Hello everybody and welcome back to Jigsaw Stuff, and today I'm giving you a little overview of my DVR recording box idea. So everything runs through a minis forum. I believe it's an N34 or an N64, something like that. I'll try and make a spreadsheet of stuff and link it in the description if I remember. So this is just like a basic quad-core computer. It's meant to go on the back of like computer monitors. So it's a very basic quad-core computer, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of space, and then the main screen is a Cello. I don't know the exact model number. I believe it's a 19-inch screen. Again, link in the description. I actually got this from like Camping Direct, or Laptops Direct, or Drones Direct, something like that. But it's a 12-volt camping telly. This also runs on 12 volts off of a mains adapter. So the way that this actually gets powered is you've got these. So these are two cells I've got wired in series, but usually a 4-cell 5000 going into a Castlebeck. So that is dropping the 4-cell to a 3-cell 12 volts. The reason I'm not using the direct 3-cell is because it can below 12 volts, and it could cause problems with the computer crashing and things like that. And then we have a Toshiba Canavo, something like that. I think it's a 500 or a 1TB external hard drive plugged in. For controlling the computer, I've actually got one of these Logitech KP200 or something they're called, I think. Yeah, it's just a keyboard and a touchpad. Separate, it's all wireless. And yeah, so that's the wireless for that, that's the power in, that's the HDMI out to the screen, that's to the Toshiba, and then that's to the Game Capture HD, which we'll go over in a minute. Now for the screen has got power going into it, HDMI from this, and also a live yellow AV feed here. So you can have live feed going directly to the TV, because there is a bit of lag on this because of it being USB 2. For now, just because I'm testing it, I just have this uber simple, that's recording well, 5.8 gig receiver that I just stick on the back of the case. That's what I recorded all of my 349 footage with. So this is Game Capture HD. It's like pretty new. They don't actually sell these anymore. I got it for like £45 on eBay, because all the new ones are HDMI only, and of course we need regular AV. So yeah, that just plugs into there. Red goes to yellow, confusingly, because it uses the old way of HD, or the American way of doing HD before HDMI came out. And yes, let me fire up into this. Give me a second, have a look at that lovely Velcro. That password is incorrect, apparently. Caps lock is on, that's probably the problem. Still wrong, we'll get in there eventually. Okay, so fingers crossed things are not going to be too bad, but this is the computer screen, which is still in focus. And the software that I've been using is hello. Please, if you could search for things. You see, Linus Tech Tips always complains about the search in Windows 10, and I've never had any problem until this. It's usually not this slow. It's usually fairly quick because it is a flash based. So one moment please. So that's actually finding some of my previous recordings, and you can see there's some previous recordings. So at the top here you have capture and edit. So if I capture, in a minute it's going to say no signal. The problem with this is that it isn't as good as like monitors where it just goes to grey. We have issues where it kind of just automatically edits stuff out. I apologise for the reflections. And it edits them out, which is kind of annoying. What I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to use a piece of software called OBS to do all my recordings from now on. I just need to actually install it and get it set up. But that will allow it to leave all the bits where it says no signal in, which means it should swap back to having a signal very quickly. But yeah, it's by no means a perfect system as of yet. That's why it's all just kind of chucked in here and confirmed it's going to work. And then we'll make it neat, or maybe we won't. But anyway, so this is just a quick overview about this. So that's Elgato game capture software. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you a quick overview of this. So a quick little thing I wanted to add in before I fully leave is, so it goes into this 12-volt transformer. It then goes into a bullet lead which goes into this connection here. Now the reason why that connection exists is so if you don't want to run it on batteries, say I'm doing software updates or something like that, I can plug in the standard 12-volt 2-amp thing that usually runs this and run the whole shebang. Probably not the best thing to do for many hours, but it's enough to do stuff without having to use batteries. But yeah, that's that. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.